You are the most important person you will talk to today. Don't be so mean. This is Neil Wadier with the AMPT Mental Performance Podcast, helping you empower yourself with compassion through empathy and results through accountability. Self-talk is the internal dialogue you have with yourself, the ongoing stream of thoughts and beliefs shaping your perception, attitude, emotions, and actions. It can be healthy and productive or unhealthy and unproductive. Self-talk plays a significant role in how you view yourself and the world around you. You live in a fast-paced world where you're constantly connected, bombarded with information, and engaging with others through various forms of communication. In this busy environment, it's easy to forget the person you interact with the most, yourself. Think about it for a moment. How many times have you engaged in unhealthy self-talk or been overly critical of yourself, unnecessarily hypercritical? How often do you prioritize the needs and opinions of others while neglecting your own well-being and inner dialogue? Also, how often does your inner dialogue sound like a reality show where you're talking about other people? Often things you wouldn't say out loud. This continuous stream of personal dialogue affects your bias towards situations, circumstances, and people. Now, many people use the terms positive and negative to describe self-talk. I think this is too vague and really unhelpful. Positive makes us think good and negative makes us think bad. But there's more gray area than that. You're not just chasing the feeling, you're looking for the right effect. What works for you? Some people may have self-talk that to others sounds negative, but for them, it's effective. When I'm acting lazy or complaining, I might tell myself things like, dude, just stop it. You're acting lazy. You're complaining all the time. Get your butt moving. Shut your mouth and focus on your job, right? And I wouldn't talk to everyone that way. But for me, it's a reminder that I'm in control of my behaviors. I have to be accountable. I can take harsh criticism from myself. It works for me as long as I keep my thoughts focused on my behaviors and not criticizing my character traits. That's what I found works for me. And this is why I am emphatic about eliminating positive and negative from my coaching vocabulary. It is much more effective to say healthy and productive or unhealthy and unproductive. And it's very important to recognize the power of self-talk in your life. The thoughts you have about yourself can be uplifting or destructive. Unhealthy self-talk can be incredibly detrimental to your performance and well-being, leading to self-doubt, anxiety, even depression. When you consistently feed yourself unhealthy messages, you undermine your confidence, self-esteem, and motivation. This kind of self-talk can lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy where your thoughts become your beliefs become reality, reinforcing the unhealthy thoughts you had in the first place. It creates a vicious cycle that hinders your progress and keeps you from reaching your full potential. On the other hand, healthy self-talk can boost confidence, resilience, and overall well-being. By understanding this, you can begin to harness the potential of your self-talk to your advantage. Silence the inner critic. Speak kindly to yourself. Mind your words. Shift the narrative. I don't believe in fake it till you make it. I do believe in speak a healthy reality. The important thing to remember here, established through studies on the human nervous system, the brain will believe what you tell it. You can manipulate your mind just like your mind manipulates your body. So be proactive and learn to get ahead of your self-talk. You don't wait until game day to create or open your playbook. So start creating and continuously studying your mental playbook. Let's get into some self-talk strategies. Starts with awareness and acknowledgement. You can't effectively regulate what you don't understand. The first step to becoming aware of your self-talk, pay attention to the thoughts running through your mind, especially in the moments of stress or self-doubt. Acknowledge these thoughts. Just acknowledge that they're there. They may not necessarily reflect reality. And control is a strong word. Thoughts come and go quickly. So you're not trying to control your thoughts. The first step is simply becoming aware. By recognizing them, you can learn to do something about them. What do you do about them when you become aware? You start challenging your thoughts. Once you're aware of unhealthy self-talk, challenge its validity, right? No different than if you had somebody looking at you saying those things to you, what would you say back to them? Ask yourself questions like, is this thought based on facts or assumptions? If somebody looked at you and challenged you in a way that was not healthy or not productive, could you stay calm and look at them and say, no, I don't think that's correct. Or can you give me information that would support what you're saying? Right. So you're trying to avoid catastrophizing situations or exaggerating your flaws. Or even when you are focused on behaviors instead of characteristics, are you overblowing the significance of the behavior? Are you overblowing the significance of the result? Can you change the narrative by simply changing your perspective and challenging your thoughts? Then you replace these unhealthy thoughts with more balanced, realistic ones. You don't have to go so far the other end and say, oh, I'm a champion. No, it's little things. If you think I'm terrible at public speaking, challenge it with, I might be nervous, but with practice, I can improve. Simple. You don't have to go dramatic. Simple things, the little things done consistently over a long period of time have the greatest impact. The next thing is practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a friend facing a similar situation. Be gentle with yourself and avoid harsh criticism. Or if harsh criticism in the moment for that particular situation works, then do it. But remember, focus on the behaviors, not the characteristics. And remember, making mistakes is a natural part of learning and growing. Use that as part of your self-talk. It is what it is. What am I going to learn from this situation? Some people like to use affirmations. Healthy affirmations are powerful tools to combat unhealthy self-talk. Create a list of affirmations that resonate with you and repeat them regularly. For example, I am capable of overcoming challenges, right? And it reminds me of the old Saturday Night Live skit, looking in the mirror saying, I'm a good person. This stuff actually works. The way you talk to yourself leads to stronger beliefs. And you don't have to, again, you don't have to have this dramatic, it doesn't have to be looking in the mirror and, challenge. It's simple. As you're walking through your day or as you experience challenging thoughts, challenge those thoughts and just inject something that's more realistic and optimistic. And remember, you get better at what you repeatedly do. And this includes healthy and unhealthy thinking patterns. Next is visualize your success. Use I mentioned earlier, your brain is easily tricked, just like your brain can easily trick your body. Use the creativity of your mind through the power of visualization, mental imagery. Imagine yourself succeeding in various situations. Visualize yourself confidently tackling challenges, achieving your goals, feeling fulfilled. It helps build a healthy mindset and boost your self-confidence. Celebrate your achievements. Acknowledge and celebrate your success. If you have a good day, acknowledge that you had a good day and acknowledge all the reasons why. I'm a very big proponent of gratitude journaling. To start your day, to end your day, whenever it's necessary, remind yourself of the good things. Celebrate your achievements. Celebrate your good days. Celebrate your good interactions. Celebrate the people that helped create good feelings and healthy thoughts inside of you. Give yourself credit when you do healthy, productive things. Every success, regardless how small, is a step towards success. Take ownership, empower yourself with healthy perspective through compassion and belief in your abilities. You are the most important person you will talk to today. Thank you for listening to AMPT Mental Performance Weekly Podcast, your source for optimal mental performance coaching. I have 2 tasks for you this week. First, choose one action from today's conversation to implement in your life. Second, share this podcast and community with someone who values their mental performance. I appreciate your direct message feedback and would appreciate your online review of the podcast. Your honest rating and review help me improve the show and helps others find our community. Visit Arizona Mental Performance Training on all the popular social media outlets and at ArizonaMPT.com.